In this video, I'm going to show you Deku's unintentional quirk to rizz up the scariest villain in My Hero Academia, Himiko Toga. Since some of you want to stick your dick in crazy, I see you, so I'm here to help you with that. But this rizz challenge isn't just hard, it could kill you. So let's see whether becoming like Deku actually attracts yandere waifus. For the weebs out there who haven't watched My Hero Academia, Himiko Toga is basically what happens when you take a yandere and crank it up to actual murder. But her idea of Netflix and chill is more like transfusion and kill. So here's what you're gonna deal with. Blood obsession level? Overwhelming. Yandere factor? Yes out of 10. Stabby tendencies? Concerning. Love language? Literally just violence. But as many of you recovering simps already know, the goal is to get your waifu to notice you before she either friendzones you or turns you into a human juice box. So let's check out who she's been obsessed with. She's obsessed with Deku, who breaks himself more than your mom's favorite vase. She's into Stain, who literally drinks people's blood for breakfast. But not only that, she has certain preferences in men. So let's take a look. She likes them bloody. She really likes them bloody. Did I mention the blood part? See what I'm getting at? She's got a type. But what most simps don't know is that if you try acting cool, she'll think you're boring and probably stab you. If you try being nice, she'll think you're boring and definitely stab you. And Toga's entire character arc is being attracted to blood and people who get hurt. So here are the top 5 guaranteed ways to get everyone's favorite bloodthirsty waifu to notice you. Number 5. Start breaking your fingers like Deku. Number 4. Break more fingers like Deku. Number 3. Number 2. Number 1. But let's see if you've got what it takes. So quick quiz for you. If your 2D crush stabs you, do you A. Call the police, or B. Say, harder mommy? If you don't choose B, you're not ready for a yandere girlfriend. You see, when Toga stabs you, that's basically first base. It's like a handshake, but with more attempted murder. But we're dealing with a girl who literally gets high off of blood. So you need to maintain that high like a gacha game addiction. But you can't just jump into advanced finger breaking techniques without a proper training arc. So here's your daily schedule in order to get a yandere to notice you. Monday, break pinky. Tuesday, break ring finger. Wednesday, break middle finger. Thursday, break index finger. Friday, break thumb. Saturday, rest day. You gotta heal for the next week. Sunday, plan next week's finger breaking schedule. But some of you overachievers are already asking, what if I run out of fingers? So that's the best part, you don't. You see, fingers heal. It's like a gacha game, but instead of pulling characters, you're pulling tendons. It's literally the gift that keeps on giving. It's sustainable simping at its finest. But before you go breaking your fingers like some wannabe mad scientist, so here are the signs your rizz attempts are working. First, if she's collecting your blood samples, that's actually a good thing. The second sign is when she starts wearing your clothes. Now, this might seem romantic until you realize those clothes were still in your closet. And if you hear giggling from your ceiling at 3 a.m., that's not a ghost. That's just relationship progress. But some of you might be thinking, this is starting to become dangerous. Listen here, you filthy weebs. You're trying to rizz Himiko Toga, so safety went out the window the moment you decided this was a good idea. By breaking your fingers like Deku, you're basically speaking her love language. It's like learning French to impress a French girl, except instead of learning omelette de fromage? Oh, Dexter. You're learning. But nothing says, notice me senpai, quite like absolutely demolishing your own body. It's like Deku's entire character arc, but as a dating strategy. So the more bones you break, the more she's into you. But we need to talk about when you finally got the hang of basic finger breaking. So it's time to move on with the advanced stuff. The Manchester Smash, break 2 fingers at once. The Delaware-Detroit combo, break your fingers while running into a wall. The United States of Simp, break all your fingers at once. But before you go down this rabbit hole of pursuing Toga's affection, ask yourself, do you have a high tolerance for pain? Do you regularly stock up on medical supplies, just in case? Have you ever looked at someone covered in blood and thought, yeah, that's kinda hot? Do you consider getting stabbed a valid love language? Have you started breaking your fingers like Deku because you think it makes you more attractive? So if you answered yes to any of these questions, then you should probably seek professional help immediately. But here's what nobody tells you about rizzing Toga. You don't actually need to break your fingers at all. The real secret was the psychological damage we did to ourselves along the way. So let's be honest, if you're willing to break your own fingers to impress a 2D yandere, you've already become exactly the kind of unhinged guy Toga would be into. But congratulations, you played yourself. So maybe, just maybe, the real broken fingers were the friends we made along the way. But you know who else played themselves? 9 minutes of my life wasted. Wow, you spent 9 whole minutes thinking about me? I'm flattered. Why is this in my For You page? The internet gods have blessed you. Your feed's got a PhD in good taste. Now, if you still got working fingers, smash that subscribe button and comment below on the name of a 2D character that you would Rizz, but you can't quite put your finger on it. But keep those fingers ready because we're about to go plus ultra with our Rizz game. So I can tell you about a certain tsundere who would love to roundhouse kick you faster than Deku's Delaware Smash. And she doesn't even need a knife to do it. Click this video right here to learn how to Rizz the turbocharged tsundere. As always, thanks for watching and stay thirsty.